Mollusks by Gavin. Habitat. Most mollusks live underwater in all kinds of places. Some live on beaches, rocky shores, or even coral reefs. However, some rare mollusks live deep in the ocean in a place called the abyssal zone. Other mollusks, like slugs, live on land. Some mollusks, though, live a little dangerously and like to hang out near volcanic vents. Features. Mollusks have four main parts. They have a foot, mantle, visceral mass, and for some, a shell. The foot is just a muscle that allows them to move. The mantle is a thin layer of tissue that covers a large portion of their body. The shell is something made by glands in the mantle that protects them. However, many mollusks today do not have one. The visceral mass is the squishy part on the mollusk. It contains all the internal organs. Diet. Each type of mollusk eats differently. Slugs and snails use a radula, which is like a tongue that has hundreds of tiny teeth on it. They eat basically anything they can find on the ground with their radula. Snails use their jaw to eat these things, just like an octopus. Both of these animals can use their jaw to produce poison. Clams eat much differently than all of these animals. They are filter feeders, which means they take in water, filter it out, then they dispose of the water and eat the rest. Movement. Snails move by producing mucus along their foot and then move in rippling motion. Squids and octopi move by pulling water into their mantle cavity and then pushing it out. The snail. Snails are small, slow-moving creatures with a shell. They produce slime under themselves so that wherever they go, they can move freely without scraping their bodies on the ground. The reason they fit into the mollusk group is because they have all the features that an animal needs to be considered a mollusk. They also move the way that mollusks are supposed to, with their foot. The antennae that snails have are for smelling and feeling things around them. They are very important to the snail's survival. Summary. Overall, mollusks are very interesting creatures. In my opinion, they are the coolest invertebrate group. I hope that you learned something about mollusks you never knew from this presentation. I also hope you enjoyed it. Resources: Weebly.com, harworthvillage.org. The end.